everyone, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Elizabeth, and today's video is actually very important because I believe that it speaks to a lot of persons. I've made this video before and I did not post it. I don't know why, but I did not post it. I'm here to make the video again. I want to make the video again, and this time around it's going live. Okay, so I was thinking about what to post here, what to talk about today. I was just seated, I was just thinking like, what can I talk about, and unforgiveness came to my mind. And I flipped through my book, I saw the unforgiveness. Oh, I've talked about this thing before, but well, I decided that I might talk on unforgiveness. And then a man walked into our office and he sat down for a while, and he was like, this was all yesterday, and he was like, he was talking to another of my colleague, and he said, why is it so hard to forgive somebody? And the man looked at him and made it look like he just asked a very terrible question. I agree that we are Christians and we're not supposed to be picking offenses and we're not supposed to hold grudges and all. And the man said, it's not hard to forgive somebody, it's hard to forget. And I was just there sitting down like, okay, I want to hear more. Because it's actually hard to forgive somebody, especially when the person has done you so much wrong. Like, although it is very easy for some persons to forgive, it is not always the same for every other person. And it actually depends on the gravity of what you have done to someone. I mean, if someone is gunning down your breadwinner or your father in your very presence, you can't tell me that it's very easy to forgive. So actually today I'm going to be talking about unforgiveness and some little things around it, and particularly how you can get to forgive someone easily. So it is not easy, but by God's grace it is easy. Before I continue with this video, you have to please subscribe to my channel, like this video, like it now. Yes, thank you. Like the video, and then let's proceed. Okay, so unforgiveness is a state of mental and emotional distress that comes about as a result of your delayed response to forgiving someone. And I so much love this definition in particular because it still points towards the fact that you should forgive as a result of your delayed response in forgiving someone. Okay, so I'll be talking about things unforgiveness can do to you that you do not know. Like, there are so many of us that actually holding grudge against people for years, for months. There's a saying that unforgiveness is like you drinking a poison and you're expecting it to hurt the other person that actually offended you. So that exactly is what unforgiveness looks like. Like, you are the one feeling the pain, you are the one feeling the hurt, you are the one that is being negatively affected, yet it's someone that offended you. Do you understand? There are a lot of things unforgiveness does to you, but I'll just mention a few. It takes up your mental space, it makes you a bitter person, it drains you because you just keep thinking about the situation, just keep thinking about the scenario. It creates negativity around you. When you dwell on something and you start thinking about it, the only response that your system can come to is, okay, I need to look for a way to do this person I need to look for a way to harm this person also. I need to look for a way to revenge. And all of that doesn't make you a whole human being. It doesn't make you who you are meant to be. It changes you. It changes you to another person entirely, and then in return it starts spreading and affects every other relationship you have around you. So when people notice that you are unforgiving, they would start wondering like, what is going on with this guy? Is it not this thing? Even though people do not know the pain you are going through, but people do not want to understand that you are going through that, they'll just feel like it's something you can just forgive and let go. And apart from that, as I said, it spreads around to the people around you. So people actually tend to feel that negativity around you, that vibe, that energy, that, oh, this girl is adding, this girl is bitter, and it just tends to destroy other relationships you have around you. These and many more. Let's not even talk about the health, the health effects that unforgiveness has on you, and the effects it has with your spiritual, growth. I mean, Christ forgave us, so do you know what you have done in this life? Do you know how many things you have done? You have done a lot. I mean, even when Christ died for us, we had not even done that a lot, and he died for us. He forgave us in advance. Now, come to think of it, that somebody offends you, you are not forgiving the person, and you are very sure you have received Christ's forgiveness. When you want to even have like a talk with God, though God is not judging you, God is not judging you, but you say you'll be judging yourself. If you really have conscience, you'll be judging yourself like, okay, so this person is offending me and I'm still boldly talking to God. It doesn't just make sense, honestly. Although your feelings are not invalid, somebody has hurt you and I know you're pained. Now let us get to the solution of this whole matter. How to forgive someone easily. Okay, so some persons actually have the grace to forgive and let go. Take for example someone like me. I don't used to be like that, but then I discovered the effect unforgiveness had on me and I just had to let go. Because when I was much younger, I would be like, I will never forgive this person. And I think I'm just a soft kind of girl. Like, after hours, I just tend to forget. But if the person comes close to me, I will still put up that guard, like, no, I'm not letting go, I'm not letting go. And I discovered that it wasn't doing me any good. As I started growing up, as I was getting older, I discovered that it was just draining me, making me weak. I will not be happy because I don't want to see this person. I don't want this person to see me smiling. I will be killing myself. So I just told myself, you know what, girlie, once it's over, it's over. Once it's done, it's done. But then again, it's not all offenses that can be gotten away with like that. I have actually experienced some that it hurts. Anyway, so I will be sharing things you can do to actually forgive someone easily. And some of these things I'm going to be listening at things that I've actually used on myself. Like I have experimented with it and it's worked. So guys, let's get straight into that. Number one thing you should realize is your feelings are valid. You are hurt, admit it, you are hurt. But one thing you should also know is that the deed has been done, and I mean, it's just like you broke an egg on the ground and you're trying to restore it. It's broken, you can't restore it again. So accept your feelings. They are there, and you know there's nothing you can do about it. They are there, yes, and you are human and you have every right to be offended. But then should you remain there? No. Because what? Because it's affecting you and it's affecting so many other things. Number two thing you should realize is that you have to choose you and you alone. When you want to forgive someone, think about yourself. Think about the odds you've been passing through. Think about the peace you've lacked. Think about how much mental distress you have gone through because you are thinking about the scenario and you are playing it over and over again. Think about the benefit that comes with letting go. Think about the benefit that comes with letting go. Your peace, your sanity, your health, your relationship with God, your relationship with other people. Think about it. Think about how you want to lead a better life. And yeah, it also helps. So when you choose you over every other thing, that's another way to go to start forgiving someone. So you don't have to think of how you want to take revenge or how it has to pain this person, because guess what, it's not even paining them. So that's another thing you want to do. Choose you. This fourth thing you want to do is you want to talk to God about it. So God actually asked us to forgive people. It's like it's one of his key like commandment, like forgive your enemies, you know, forgive your enemies just like I forgive you, forgive other people. And so this is what God actually asks us. And if God sees that with a genuine heart you really want to forgive someone but you're having a hard time doing it, trust me, God will give you the grace available to do that. So you want to talk to God about it. Like, see, I used to emphasis, I cannot but you know, lay emphasis on the fact that talking to God about something actually helps. Talk to him about it. Tell him you want to forgive this person, and see how God will help you. See how God will give you the grace to, you know, start letting go of those things. Trust me, guys, it's not going to be in a day. And another thing you want to do is number 4, start praying for the person. I have actually tried this, and it is very, very, very hard to, you know, somebody's offending you and I'm saying I bless you. Let's say the name of the person is maybe Kelly. Kelly has offended me, and then I'm looking for ways to forgive Kelly, but it's so hard for me. And then I'm not telling you that I should start praying. Someone is not telling me that I should start praying for Kelly. It sounds very absurd. It sounds very stupid, but it works like magic. And keep asking God, like, God, please help me. Give me the grace to forgive this person. Tell God that you let go. I know it's not easy. I know it's not easy at all. And I know that there are people that really, really offend you. But yeah, it's a way to go. Start praying for the person. And also pray to God for the grace to actually let go. Another thing you want to do is you want to really identify what needs to be forgiven. You need to identify what the problem is. Like I said, so many persons have really received batters of life. Like, so many persons have offended them. So many persons have done wrong to them that they are battered from all angles. They don't even know why they are bitter. they just know that a lot of persons have offended them, and they don't know why, they don't know where it is coming from, they don't know where their bitter attitude is coming from. And so you want to identify what exactly needs to be forgiven. You want to identify what exactly is the problem. So you can try journaling, you can write out your thoughts, you can, you know, sit back in a quiet place and just trace it. Because if you do not trace it, you will not even know what you are forgiving the person for. You will just be bitter all the days of your life. You know, just sit down and try to connect the dots and just think about it, and, you know, place what needs forgiveness exactly. You need to place what needs forgiveness exactly. Then you can pray to God about it. Another thing you can try is talking to somebody about it. And if you're not the type of person that likes to write, you can try talking to somebody about it. So look for a wise person, that a friend that's proven to be wise, you know, that's proven to be wise. Emphasis on that, has proven to be wise. Look for someone and talk to someone about it. You can talk to a friend, you can talk to maybe your spiritual leader, you can talk to a therapist if you have the money. Yes, that's another thing you can do. And the last thing I'm going to say before I end this video is, it is actually very, very okay to revisit the past hurts. But what is not okay is staying there. So there are some times that you are in the process of trying to forgive someone, and then everything comes rushing back. You are fine, don't worry, you are very, very fine. So it can be a struggle at times that I'm trying, but stay there. When the past hurts come, don't get discouraged and say, oh, this thing is not working. It's working, but it's just going to take time. One thing you should know is, it's okay to forgive and forget the person also. You know, there are some persons that just bring so much negativity and, you know, so much bad vibes around us, and, you know, they keep offending us, and you think because you are forgiving the person you have to still go back to that toxic space. No, if you are forgiving someone, it is very much okay to leave the person and let the person be. It's very much okay to end the relationship peacefully and not relate to the person again. It is very okay, in as much as you have a free heart towards the person and you are not holding any offense against the person again. You can always part ways and let the relationship die, because there is no point keeping relationship that will always bring about, you know, offenses and so much negativity. Okay guys, so we have come to the end of today's video. Please subscribe to my channel and also drop a comment if there are other ways that you know that you can help other persons, what has worked for you, you know, and how you have actually forgiven someone. You can also let us know in in the comment section below. Also share to your friends and family. Till I see you in my next video. Bye guys.